The secret to getting more exposure is sharing. Most people know that if you're tenured slightly on the site, then you should obviously know that, and you should see that going on. You should be engaging and sharing. Other people should be sharing back. You pick it up pretty fast, the concept. Just like anything, with Instagram, it's like for like I've said. And with Poshmark, it's basically share for share. If you share somebody's piece of clothing or item, most of the time they're going to share it back and vice versa. But the secret is, and a lot of the tips and tricks are and the methods are, in the timing of the sharing, in how to share, in who to share. And that's where this comes from. So one of my best tips is share the right people. If you're going into, new closets and you're sharing, well, that's great. You know what I mean? It's a good thing, I guess, because you're helping their closet out, and you start to become what Poshmark refers to as a posh ambassador. But with that being said, you're not getting a good bang for your buck, because basically what I'm saying is, if you go to this closet, this test closet that I basically use for some of my guy listings, and I actually have 2 closets now. This is the one I use for my course, and if you're interested in my Poshmark course and how you can make more money on the site, you can check that out. There's a link in the description. I won't plug it too much, but basically, if you have about 10,000 followers, or you have about 50,000 followers, and you've been building it for a while, and you're sharing somebody who only has like 200 followers or 3,000 followers, or a significant number less followers than you're not getting the bang for your buck. So what I suggest is you're going to want to hit this feed button down in the bottom left, and you're going to want to hit this plus person button at the top left next to the search bar, and that's going to take you to finding people. Now what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down, you're going to look at all these suggested users. See all these people? Obviously your goal is to become one of these, and I'm actually, even with 10,000 people, I'm relatively close. I need to list like 13 more products, and I think make a purchase, and I should be I should be a Posh ambassador and on my way to getting here, believe it or not. But so what you're going to want to do is you're going to follow suggested users, and then when you follow them, so this Kelly Collier or whatever, I'm going to follow her. Then I'm going to simply click her, and I'm going to share about 3 pieces of clothing from her closet really fast. So share to my followers. And granted, you could do this a lot faster on the site if you like the app, and you're mobile. That's totally fine too. They both work relatively fast. I'm just going to show you the concept really fast. So there you go. I shared 3 things from her closet. Now what that's going to do is, you can see here that she has 346,000 followers. So I only have 10,000 followers. Most people, and especially if you know anything about, if you've ever taken my course, or you know anything about like getting high numbers on Poshmark, you know that the majority of people that are running high numbers and high followers are running bots, or they're running some kind of software to continue to engage at that magnitude to grow their following. It's just like something with Instagram. It's literally with any of those things. Automation helps, and automation is key. So I say share 3 and no more than 3, because on the off chance that they're not running automation, and it's a slightly lower following, not many people are going to want to share back, go in and manually share back like 5 or 8 items. Typically, you're only going to get about 1 or 2 or maybe 3 at most share backs from most people, and that's manually. Now, if they're running bots, you would think, oh, well, 9 times out of 10, a bot's just going to share all my closet back. No, you're wrong. A bot, the max, because I've used and tested all the bot services, and I actually recommend one in my course, and you can try it for a free trial for 7 days, I think it was, and test it out for yourself. And that's basically how it gets you, because once you test this service out and you use it, there's no going back. You're blown away by it, and there's simply no going back. But so if you're running a bot service, and any of them basically do this, they suggest the top limit is to share back 3 items. So that's why I suggest 3, because A, you're getting the most bang for your buck manually, and B, you're getting the most bang for your buck if they're running software or automation. Because if you share 4, they're only going to share 3 of yours back, so it doesn't really make sense for you. But this is basically what you do. You're just going to replicate this process every single day. So you're going to go in, and now this is even better. Let me just give you an example. There might be, 30, 40 people here on suggested users. If you share all these, if you click follow like this on Ashley Posh Ambassador, and you share 3 of her things, and that's only 40 people roughly a day, but you share 3 things from these 40 people's closet in a day, and maybe that takes you 10 minutes total, you're going to get a lot more engagement and a lot more sales relative to then if you shared 1,000 random people just in that you were following. I guarantee you, it's not in the sharing so much in numbers necessarily, but it's in the who you share and when you share them. So like I said, this is a great tip. You can see I'm kind of doing it here as I'm talking. But I just wanted to bring this to you because I genuinely believe that this is one of the best things that you can do to grow your closet, grow your following, make sales, and make more money on Poshmark.